Video 3.10, Introduction to Symphony in C minor, Opus 67. Imagine today is December 22nd, 1808. We are in Vienna, seated in our box at the Theater an den Wien to hear a concert of new music by Ludwig van Beethoven. Despite the overflowing crowd, it's freezing in here. The orchestra is on stage tuning up. Frankly, some of the players look rather apprehensive. Beethoven is pacing in the wings, impatient to get started. Looking at the program, I'd say we're in for a very long night. History records that 8 major works, and 4 hours later, the exhausted audience spilled out into the snowy streets of the capital. Buried in the musical rubble was a new symphony that would go on to become one of the most recognizable works ever written by a composer. Beethoven's Symphony in C minor, Opus 67, received only a fair reading from the orchestra. Indeed, the audience was amused by the fact that Beethoven would occasionally stop the orchestra mid-phrase because someone had flubbed some notes, then order them to play it again. The orchestra members, unaccustomed to such perfectionism, resented his tyranny over them. Today, Symphony No. 5 stands as one of the crowning achievements of Beethoven's middle period. The opening 4 notes call us immediately to attention. In one form or another, Beethoven laces the entire score with this short, long motive. Ba-ba-ba-bum, imparting to the work a tight, cyclical structure. I've always heard the symphony as a kind of cosmic struggle between the oppressive forces of C minor and the enlightened powers of C major. The work showcases Beethoven as a supreme musical architect. He uses sonata form in the outer movements, but challenges our expectations. Formal sections are greatly enlarged, especially the codas. In the second movement, Beethoven makes skillful use of variation form with the alternation of 2 themes, a signature of his approach. A dramatic scherzo replaces the more traditional minuet. Finally, he links the 3rd and 4th movements, something that Romantic composers would build on and use in their works. He expands the orchestra to include new instruments such as the piccolo, trombone, and contrabassoon. Think about what this does to the sound. The piccolo plays 1 octave higher than the flutes. The contrabassoon plays 1 octave lower than the bassoons. In this musical house, Beethoven has not only raised the sonic roof, he's also lowered the basement. These are just some of the many innovative features that make the 5th Symphony an important and memorable work. During the 1970s, NASA launched Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Their mission? To explore the outer reaches of our solar system and beyond. Both spacecrafts carry a greeting from Earth, with a message embedded in the surface of a 12-inch gold-plated disc. The Golden Record, as it has come to be known, includes an array of music spanning time, distance, and cultures. I'm happy to report that Beethoven's 5th Symphony made the cut.